YouTube, what is going on, everybody? Drunk Pilot here. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Welcome to the end of the year. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Welcome to Anchorage, Alaska. Welcome to the PMDG 737-900ER. We are going to be taking a flight from Anchorage to Bozeman. Time in the air is right at 4 hours and 0 minutes. We are going to be cruising at an altitude of 31,000 feet, and we're going to be taking a full load today of packs and cargo. 1,737 miles. Isn't that ironic? So I did go ahead and put some external power on, turn the battery on, get some lighting on, so you can take a look at this More to Love livery, which looks stunning, especially in the daytime. But I wanted to get some lights on, and I also wanted to test some of the sound. I've been doing a little bit of reconfiguring with some of my stuff, some of my setup, so I'm always tweaking. And I think without further ado, we can go ahead and hop on into the flight deck and get this bad boy started. Let me just go ahead and start that application. All right, here we are.
Clear enough. 4 out of 5.
Oops.
Okay, Captain. Radio check, please.
He's not supposed to open up on that window. You go ahead and get my altimeter. Oh, Survivor's not running. That makes the intro all null and void because I don't have any weather. Man. Let's try this again. Altimeter 2984. And ready, set, go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Drunk Pilot. No, I'm not doing that all over again. Not for that little weather. All right, altimeter 2984. If I can actually get my altimeter set. There we go. Let's get some mood lighting in here. And I will tell my first officer, let's start setting up. Habla español? Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Habla inglés. Okay. All right, so I have not done the nav data update yet, so piss on me, beat me. Pull that up. Pull you up there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sim Toolkit Pro just like glitched out my whole graphics card. Okay. Not having any fun right now. Driver timeout has occurred on your system. Okay. Close. RAS on. All right. So preliminary checks. Thrust levers idle. Fuel controls shut off. Speed brake is up. Flaps are up. Parking brake is set. Landing gear lever is down. That's what I forgot to do. I was going to download the frame generation tool. I heard many good things about that, but we're doing okay right now. I flew into Chicago yesterday from Anchorage, and the traffic, it seemed, the traffic really made
Go ahead.
pretty big difference. I did have it on show all in my settings on the PMDG. If you go into aircraft and displays, and right here, I had it on show all, and there was a lot of traffic around Chicago. So I turned it back to filter, and that seemed to have done a lot of good stuff. So we'll go ahead and start programming the FMC. I will show you something new from PMDG. So yes, our nav data is out of date by a couple of days, and our GPS position in here. Now, when you go into your route page, and I'll pull my flight plan. If you have built a flight plan with SimBrief,
I'm out for the walk around.
you can hit request, but that has been known to cause a crash to desktop. I don't know if PMDG has fixed that with this latest update or not, but if you hit company route, you have to do it on the tablet first. Hang on. Go into EFB, request data from SimBrief. You don't have to worry about weather first. Now you will see a SimBrief route on the left second line select key. So you can just hit that, and in here it should match block fuel 35. I've got it right here, 34999. So I can hit set fuel. It says SimBrief block fuel set, and you can hear my self-loading cargo.
Hi there. Just to let you know that we started fueling the aircraft. We'll let you know as soon as
You can also hit
Roger.
set payload.
Cockpit. Go ahead. Hi, Captain. Fueling system complete. Roger.
And select route. Instead of having to go into your FS actions and do the fuel and all that. So route uplink is ready. Let's see what runway it looks like. They're giving me 7 left. Just put that in there, and it already put my flight number in there, ASA 336. Click on load. Activate, execute. We can get rid of all of those messages at the bottom. And we can head on over to the Perfinit page. And it did have it in the cost index, but just go ahead and do it in here. Cost index is 80, flight level 310. My reserves. Resi. 5.9. We'll just go 6. Execute. And we can hang on for our N1 limit.
Hi, the security.
Just head on over to our departure page.
Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, please.
Thanks.
And now we can go ahead and request our clearance. But first things first, let's check our overhead. Doing things a little bit out of order this morning. Nav lights are on. Go ahead, since we are refueled, turn on our seatbelt sign. RSS should definitely already be in nav. Make the cabin a little bit warmer. So we are going from one cold place to another cold place. 31,000 feet. The exit lights are armed. Everything else looks pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Alaska 336 with information Tango, request clearance to Chicago. No, not Chicago. What am I thinking? That was yesterday. And I haven't even loaded that yet. Alaska 336 with information Tango, Gate Charlie 5, request clearance to Bozeman.
ASA 336, ATC clearance to KBCN via NOE November Delta 4 departure runway 33 and then as filed. Climb to 11,000, except flight level 310 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.4, squawk 3201, altimeter 29.84.
Cleared to Bozeman via the no-wind 4 departure, runway 33, 11,000, expect flight level 310 10 minutes after, departure frequency 126.4, squawk 3201, altimeter 2984, Alaskan 336.
ASA 336, read that correct, contact ground control on 121.9er.
121.9 or Alaskan 336. Okay, back over here. Okay, 3-3, no wind 4. Ute.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. We're ready to start boarding. Are we okay to begin?
Yes, you can start boarding if you're ready.
Great. I'll let the rest of the crew know, and we'll get started as soon as the passengers start arriving. It could be a few minutes, though. All
Okay.
stations, we're about to start boarding.
When something happens to your pigeon, you say, "This is ludicrous." You get having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to follow.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
This MCP configuration is brought to you by State Farm. .329 in the heading. And all we need to do is set our V speeds. Okie dokie. You guys know what I'm ready for? 777. It's coming. It's coming. Yes, sir. I'm excited for that bad boy. That is my plane. My favorite plane.
Alpha Sierra Alpha 336, squawk 3201.
I am. 3201. Transponder to 3201, Alaskan 336. All right. X or N1 limit. Here we go. We can take a look at our performance tool. Import from aircraft. Max will be on. Import weather. Calculate minus 13. Yes. Selected OAT is 3.5. Go to takeoff. We are under our max takeoff weight by about 3,500 pounds. But I'm gonna keep it in climb. Keep it in climb. Keep it in climb.
Hi, here's the fuel slip.
Thanks.
Welcome. Have a nice flight.
Flaps 5. 158, 161, 167, 94.0. Everything looks good there. Okay. Seems really high for a rotation speed. Seems really high for a rotation speed in a 737. But request ATC clearance.
Good morning, Alaska 3.
If my performance tool from PMDG is telling me that it will be okay,
336 is at the gate with the
then
numbers
I trust it,
requesting ATC
and
clearance.
it will be okay. So we do have about 10,000.
Okay, cleared to our destination as filed. SWAT code is as assigned. Alaska 3.
10,865 feet of runway available to us. Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen
Tested 100%.
tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Windows heat on. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
And hang on that.
Wrong. Delta 853. Request startup and pushback. Delta 853. Startup and pushback approved. Approved. Delta 853.
Okay. I don't know why it took so long to align. Maybe because we're so far away from the poles.
Ground Alaska 7011. Request startup and
But we're
pushback.
not.
Alaska 7011. Startup and pushback approved. Roger, cleared for startup Alaska 7011.
Oops. Heading 081, altimeter 2983.
Heading 081. Altimeter 2983. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
All right, we'll go through the departure briefing. No. Actually, go that. Boom.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate.
Alright.
Taxi route will be as
I
assigned
think I
by
just
ATC.
hit my
It will
microphone.
be a left seat takeoff, using rated thrust with an assumed temperature. Planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle, observe or apply maximum braking, raise speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake. Advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above, flaps up, maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set max continuous thrust, and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are over our maximum landing weight, so if we are able, we will hold and burn off fuel before returning to the airport. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. LNAV and VNAV are armed. Flight directors are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. The local terrain poses a threat, so we will treat all GPWS terrain alerts as genuine. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
So I got my daughter's upgraded TVs for Christmas.
FedEx
So they got new TVs in their room.
Approved.
So I brought
FedEx
one of the TVs down
169er.
Would you
here.
like the APU on?
Yes, please.
Ladies and
Starting
gentlemen,
the
welcome on
APU.
board today. As you locate your assigned seat,
So
please place your smaller
I put
items
one
under
TV
seat
here
in front
on
of
top
you.
of
Provide
my
more
mini
room for larger
fridge
items in our overhead compartments.
that
If you
replaced
need assistance, contact the flight
another
attendant.
TV.
If
So
you
the
are
other
unable
TV
to
came over
accommodate
here,
any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you.
and
Also,
then I
please
moved the
keep
monitor that was here
in your seat pocket.
above.
If you are seated at an exit seat,
So
also view the exit seat
yesterday
assigned area.
I was up at like 12:30 in the morning, and so I didn't get flying until about 5 from Anchorage to Chicago. And so I put a big TV here, little TV here, and then monitor above that. And so I had to put a little TV in between my widescreen and my streaming monitor, or my other PC, OBS, all the admin stuff. So this PC runs, do you know anything about my
APU
setup?
on the buses.
This PC runs my OBS and my Navigraph that you see, which runs on that TV, my charts. I have a tablet for an alternate set of charts. I have a tablet for my CDU or FMC in front of my yoke. So I have another TV here now, a monitor up here, running on my, I had to reinstall AMD graphics. These two monitors are running on my 4090, which this one's going to a capture card, of course. And then this one's running on my AMD integrated graphics for the CPU. If you guys want to get technical and learn more about computers. So all that caused audio issues, whether it was installing the AMD graphics, which also has HD audio built in, or the fact that I plugged in a TV on HDMI, which also runs audio. Caused a lot of audio issues. So the flight from Anchorage to Chicago, 6.5 hour flight or video, everything was good. It was if I pull up I think the only thing I got dinged on was I oversped on the departure. So I got a 93.8 on the en route score, but 100% on the departure, 99.3 on the
We're just
arrival.
awaiting the load sheet from ground. As soon as we have it, feel free to
So yeah,
close
the
the
en
doors.
route climb,
No problem.
I broke the
I'll
speed
bring
limit.
it to you as soon as they send it up. You still have time to do the welcome announcement. That should pass some of the time.
Got dinged on that. So, yep, it was almost a perfect flight. It was like 2,200 miles, I think. 2,500 miles. So I kept it in my FS flights. 97.7 overall. So that whole flight, it was missing the aircraft audio. It had audio from self-loading cargo. It had my vocal audio. It had my FS Realistic Pro audio. It had RAS audio. Had all that audio, but the only audio that was missing was from Flight Simulator.
Hey guys,
So,
all packs are on board. Are we cleared to close?
thanks, it'll be a short taxi.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Alright, so we are ready. Now that I have explained my entire life to you
We got a
guys.
door light here.
Start getting rid of these vehicles. Pushback. I'm gonna go nose to right. Disconnect the ground equipment.
Check.
Good morning from the cockpit. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this morning's flight. I hope you're all well. We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit, and once we're airborne, we'll be climbing to our cruise level of 31,000 feet. We hope to depart very shortly. We're not expecting any delays. The cabin crew will start securing the cabin once the aircraft has pushed back from the stand. As we make our way to the departure runway, please make sure you're seated and secured as they make their way around the aircraft. The weather is looking good, so it should be a nice, comfortable climb up to our cruise level. Once we're airborne, there shouldn't be any issue during our climb. It's a pretty straightforward
Ground,
departure out of the
Alaska,
airport, so nothing to worry about
336.
there.
Requesting
It
pushback and
looks as though
start
the
clear.
route winds are in our favor, so there shouldn't be any issue getting to our
Okay,
destination.
clear to push and start.
We will keep you
Alaska,
informed throughout the flight if that
336.
changes.
Startup and pushback approved. Alaska
So if you
336.
could get yourself seated and secured, we'll be able to get going
Alright,
straight away.
we are ready for
Thank you
pushback and
very
start.
much for flying with us, and I hope you enjoy the flight.
Alpha Sierra Alpha 336. Startup and pushback approved.
Startup and pushback approved. Alaska 336.
The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place
Oh,
the
come
elastic
on, buddy.
band around your head and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting others.
Come on.
Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Now it wants to do it.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. Loading has been completed. We're sending the load sheet up to you. We'll contact you once the aircraft is closed up, then it will get cleared. Roger.
Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
Captain. Okay, here's the load sheet from ground. I've written the passenger count here, the crew count here, and a total number of souls,
B2172 heading
not including
329,
yourself.
altitude 11,000.
Thank you.
Okay,
Takeoff
looks like we're
speeds.
all set to go whenever you're ready.
B1158, VR161,
Okay, great. You can close the doors
V2167.
whenever you're ready.
Okay,
CDU
I'll let the
pre-flight.
crew know. We'll get
Completed.
closed up as soon as we can.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Please close doors.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on.
Ugh.
4-star checklist complete.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Go ahead.
Check.
Turn number 2.
Please arm doors.
Start an engine 2.
If you're using software to track your virtual airline flights, you might want to start it now. You have your We're ready to disconnect.
Thanks for the help.
Oil
Pin
pressure.
straight ahead, and we'll see you next time.
Pushback complete. Please. Brake set.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets and brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace.
Starter cutout.
There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle and 2 at the front of the cabin.
Number 2 stable.
Floor lighting will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave all
Start
cabin
an
baggage
engine
on
1.
board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep
Oil
it
pressure.
fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth, hold in place with the strap and pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist, click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also carry flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open
Starter
and
cutout.
seatbelt fastened. We wish you a pleasant flight, and thank you for flying with self-loading cargo.
Number 1 stable.
Flaps 5. Flight control check. Pull left, pull right.
Flaps movement check.
Pull up. Pull down. Rudder, pull left, pull right. Flight controls check complete. Alaskan 336, request taxi. Before taxi checklist.
Taxi via
Stand by.
Echo 2 Echo Golf 1 Lima to runway 33.
Via Echo 2 Echo Golf 1 Lima, runway 33, Alaskan 336.
Now we ask that you direct your attention to the forward side of each cabin.
Before taxi checklist.
Safety message.
Stand by.
Come on!
The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you have
Oh,
already done so,
oh, what are you doing with my flaps, man?
take the seat so we can have an on-time departure. For those passengers seated in a designated exit row, you may be called upon to open that exit in the event of an emergency. Please refer to the safety briefing card of the exit row information card located in the seatbelt.
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generator on. Crow heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Recall.
Checked.
Check. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight control.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed.
Request taxi clearance.
Ground. Good
Ooh.
morning. Alaska
Ooh.
336.
I can't see nothing. Y'all don't look.
Cleared to taxi. Alaska 336.
I'm doing some stupid right now. Trying to find a line. I'm sure that you guys will be able to tell on there. I've just got a black and white taxi chart on here. Y'all are probably telling me, yeah, duh. You can't go that way. I found it. Clear left.
Hello.
You're right.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured for takeoff.
Thank you.
I'll get the crew seated and secured as soon as you give us the word.
I will, no problem.
Alpha Sierra Alpha 336. Contact tower on 118.3.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Alpha Sierra Alpha 336. Did you read?
Approaching 0, 7, left.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Approaching 0,
Stabilizer trim.
7, left.
Stabilizer trim, 5.17. 5 units. 5.1 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Can I not hit the runway from here? I am so lost, guys. I don't think I can hit the runway from here. Request takeoff clearance.
Tower, Alaska 336, ready for departure. Cleared for departure. Alaska 336.
I'm gonna do it anyways. You can hit the runway from here.
Approaching. 3-3. Approaching. 3-3.
Alaska 336, runway 33, ready for departure.
On runway.
Before takeoff procedure.
336. Line up and wait.
Okay.
Runway 33.
Cabin crew, take your seats.
Lining
Clear
up,
on the
runway
approach.
33, Alaska 336.
Ready to go.
I don't know if I want that. I don't think I need that. I'm not going to use the HUD today because don't really need to be looking outside the window. 'Cause I can't really see anything.
On runway. 3-3. On runway. 3-3.
Tower, FedEx, 79er, on final, request landing, runway 07 left,
Alpha Sierra Alpha 336. Wind 030 at 9er. Runway 33
On
clear for
runway.
takeoff.
3-3. On runway. 3-3.
Clear for takeoff, runway 33, Alaskan 336. Takeoff.
Cabin crew, please take seats for takeoff.
Hey, pup. What you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, because this is a nighttime flight, for safety purposes, I have dimmed the cabin lights for takeoff.
Thrust set.
This is a completely normal procedure, and they will be turned back on once we've
I
completed
also feel
our
like my
departure.
head is out of center.
Thank you.
There we go.
80 knots.
80 knots.
Still feels like I'm off center.
V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Positive climb. Gear up.
Alpha Sierra Alpha
400 feet.
336. Contact departure on 126.4.
126.4, Alaskan 336. Alaskan 336 climbing 11,000.
ASA 336, radar contact. Continue via NOP November Delta 4 departure route. Climb to 11,000.
Clear for the no end for departure, climbing 11,000, Alaskan 336.
Cabin crew,
Flaps
your
can
feet
go
move
up.
around the cabin.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Flaps are still down. After takeoff checklist complete.
No, they're not.
Happy to release the cabin crew.
Affirmative.
Okay.
ASA 336, did you copy?
Yes, I did. You must not have pasted.
ASA 336, did you read? 1903, maintain present altitude.
Present altitude, FedEx 1903.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts
ASA
fastened while the seatbelt
336,
sign is on.
climb and maintain flight level 230.
Fastened whenever you are seated.
Climbing flight level 230, Alaskan 336.
Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today.
1903, descend to 5,000.
Descending to 5,000, FedEx 1903.
Packages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated, and if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we
Yesterday, when I was departing for Chicago, they vectored me. They didn't give me a SID. They vectored me, and I did a left turn all around the whole airport, Anchorage. I was like, why? I departed straight out, and then they gave me a left turn, and then they gave me another left turn, and then they gave me another left turn, and then they gave me another left turn. It's an entire circle. But it was a very nice departure. I got some good shots of the Northern Lights. And now, it looks like we have another pretty okay departure. Hitting 10,000 feet.
Autopilot on.
Oh, I just hit a puppy nose. Yes, please.
Okay.
It's a puppy nose. It's a puppy tongue.
Departure 5215,
Hello.
5215, identified.
Transmitters, or any other device in a transmit mode, as these devices may interfere with the aircraft's communication and navigation systems.
Oh, what? You gonna talk? Is he gonna talk? What you gonna say? What you gonna say? What's up? What's up? You speak? You speak? No. Oh my goodness. Oh, you got pickle? Let me see that pickle. Give me that pickle. Give me that pickle. It's a Christmas pickle. She likes her pickle. Yeah, she likes her pickle. You like your pickle. Yeah, you get your pickle. You better get your pickle. You better tell that pickle. Let me see it. Can I see it? Let me see it. Give me that pickle. Give me that pickle. Can I see it? Can I see it? Can I see a pickle? Please? Please? Can I see it? Can I see it? Oh, come on. You're being mean. Yeah, you're being mean. Oh, you biting me? Give me that pickle. Give me that pickle. Give me that pickle. Please. She's a crazy dog. She's a crazy dog with a pickle.
ASA 336, contact Anchorage on 133.7.
There's some northern lights. After takeoff checklist. Apparently, you didn't want to do it.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and on. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Happy to release the cabin crew.
Yes, please.
Okay.
She got pickle. Let's see, what did Haddleigh get for Christmas? She got a bone about the size of her. Big old bone. She got a monkey. Big old stuffed rope monkey. She got a reindeer. We got a Santa. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm saying what all you got for Christmas. She got a pickle. She likes her pickle. She got a fowl, a stuffed fowl. Yep. Yep, you did. Yeah. What else? Did you get a raccoon? Did you get a raccoon? You got something. What'd you get? What'd you get? What? Is that a raccoon? What was it? It was another stuffed animal. Yeah. And she got a big old bag of dog food. Yeah. Which one's your favorite? Is the pickle your favorite? You like the pickle? I like the pickle too. He likes the pickle. He likes the pickle. Let's show the camera the pickle, okay? There's the pickle. It's a little Santa pickle. And he squeaks. He squeaks. He's a squeaky pickle. Squeaky Santa pickle. Yeah. Here you go. She's so crazy. Okay, guys, we are about 15 miles from our top of descent. Oh. And our autopilot has disengaged. Let's go ahead and turn that bad boy back on. And go ahead and bring her down to 18,000. Cleared to Hotel India Alpha, maintain present heading. Alaska 336. 250. Descending flight level 250, Alaska 336. 132.4, Alaska 336. Alaska 336, flight level 310 for 250.
Alpha Sierra Alpha 336 identified.
132.4, Alaska 336.
Salt Lake City, Center, Delta 2158 at flight level 350.
All right, we can go ahead and take a look at our ILS chart here. $46.43 for our minimums.
Good afternoon once again from the cockpit. As you may have noticed, we've begun our descent. We should be arriving in around 20 minutes depending on local air traffic, and I will shortly be instructing the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for our arrival. Once that happens, the seatbelt sign will be illuminated and you will be required to stay seated and secured until after landing. If you need to visit the toilet, it may be worth making your way towards one now. For now though, I will wish you a very good afternoon once again, and I'll speak to you in a short while once we've landed. Hello.
Sorry to bother you, Captain. I was just wondering if you'd like a drink.
I'd love a cup of coffee, please.
Of course. Just give me a couple of minutes, and I'll bring it for you.
$46.43. I have control. I have control.
You have control.
All right, course is 123. And ILS 109.3. What? What? See, I don't understand this. I have no restrictions right now. And for some reason it's dialing me back to 214. In VNAV. And then as soon as I start descending again, it'll dial it back up. I do not understand. Go 240.
Delta 2158 identified. Alpha Sierra Alpha 336. Expect ILS. Approach runway 12. Transition Hotel India Alpha. Descend to flight level 250.
Expecting ILS approach runway 12. Transition Hotel India Alpha. Descending to flight level 160. Alaskan 336.
2158. Descend to flight level 300.
Descending to flight level 300. Delta 2158.
Alpha Sierra Alpha 336. Contact center on 119.0.
119.0, Alaskan 336. Alaskan 336, flight level 225 for 16,000. Alaskan 336, flight level 220 for 16,000.
ASA 336, cleared ILS approach runway 12, transition HIA.
Cleared ILS approach, runway 12, transition Hotel India Alpha, Alaskan 336. 57. There we go. So yeah, we'll go auto brakes 3006. Why does my rudder keep on doing that? What are you talking about?
ASA 336, cleared ILS, approach runway 12, transition HIA.
Cleared ILS approach, runway 12, transition Hotel India Alpha, Alaskan 336.
ASA 336, cleared to intersection HEBIB, maintain heading.
Cleared to these. Heading 065, Alaskan 336.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
ASA 336, cleared to final approach, report to tower at the marker. Frequency is 118.2.
Clear final approach, runway 12, tower at the marker 118.2, Alaska 336. Descent checklist.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure
Descent
your seat backs,
checklist.
tray tables,
Pressurization.
are in their
Landing
upright
altitude
positions. Make
is
sure your seatbelt is securely fastened, and all carry-on
450
luggage is
feet.
stowed underneath
Recall.
the seat in
Check
front of you
auto
or
brake.
never in.
Level 3.
Please turn
Landing
off all
data.
electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. Thank you.
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrest down and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened ready for landing.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 40 landing. Final approach fixed altitude is 6,700 feet. Decision altitude is 4,643 feet. Missed approach altitude is 8,000 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. The local terrain poses a threat.
Heading
so we will treat all
125, Alaska
GPWS terrain alerts
336.
as genuine. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
ASA 336, confirm.
VREF 144, minimums 4643 feet.
VREF 144, minimums 4643 feet. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
ASA 336, establish and maintain a heading of 145 to FALIA. MDS file.
Heading 145, Alaska 336.
10,000.
Approach briefing. Nope. Approach checklist.
Flight deck.
ASA
Okay,
336.
thanks.
Confirm.
Captain, the cabin is secure.
Heading 145, Alaska 336.
Shortly, if you are making a connection to another
1,000 to
flight,
level.
please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices and then all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright position and check the security of your seatbelts. We will
Approach checklist.
shortly. Thank you.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
3006 set.
3006 set. Approach checklist completed.
JW. Maintain altitude.
Present altitude to Juliet Whiskey.
All station seats for landing, please.
ASA 336. Contact tower on 118.2.
118.2, Alaska 336. Alaska 336 on final runway 12.
Outer marker, height checked, missed approach altitude is set. Autopilot off.
2500.
Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 40, green light.
Landing checklist completed.
Cleared.
A336. Slow to final approach speed. Altitude up 30.06. Clear to land runway 12.
Altimeter 3006, speed to final approach speed, Alaskan 336.
Approaching. 1, 2.
1,000 feet, stable.
$500.
500 feet.
400. 300. 200. 100.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Uh-huh.
Speed brake up. Reversers normal.
4,000 feet remaining.
Contact ground control on 121.7.
3,000
Exiting runway to the right, ground on 121.8.
Manual brake.
Alaskan 336.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to
ASA
perform safety
336.
duties.
Did you read?
However, we ask that you remain seated until
Yes, I did.
has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging,
Cabin crew,
calls,
please set
or
doors to
internet
manual.
access may now be used. Please make sure that and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
Smoking is not
conclusion of
permitted
our
until
flight.
you reach a
Please
designated
remain seated
smoking
with your
area.
seatbelts fastened
On
until the
behalf of the
captain
captain
has
and
turned
the
off
crew,
the
it has been our
seatbelt
pleasure
sign and the
looking after
aircraft
you
is
today.
parked.
Our ground crew
Safely
will help you
navigate.
complete your self-loading cargo.
Lights and doors.
Taxiway Bravo Alpha Charlie to Terminal 1 gate.
Check.
Via Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, Alaskan 336.
Doors disarmed, no APU.
We also ask that you keep the aisles clear of any carry-on baggage. This is the termination of our flight this morning, so we ask that you check seat back pockets, closets, and overhead bins for any articles you may have brought with you. Extra care should be taken when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted during our flight. On behalf of your entire flight crew,
ASA 336. You copy?
Yes, I did.
APU on the buses. Three minutes.
That tug is in the way. I have no idea what I'm doing with this parking situation. I'll just park here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Once that
Thought I'd
happens,
turn the
start
taxi light
boarding,
off.
and you'll be able to leave the aircraft. Thank you.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please.
Microphone check is 5 out of 5.
Roger.
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. Please open the doors when ready and begin deboarding.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the flight.
Stand by. We'll start getting you offloaded in a couple of minutes.
As we get the stairs pulled up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your portable electronic devices must not be used until you are inside the airport.
Hope you guys enjoyed the
When
flight.
disembarking,
I certainly
take
did.
care and
Seems
hold
like we
onto the
had a
handrails while
fairly
walking
good
down the
score.
stairs. Please ensure that you supervise your children, and for your own safety do not walk underneath the wing.
97.8? No,
you.
that's not right. Yeah, 97.8. 97.4 on the arrival. 96 on the takeoff. I was low at the threshold height, apparently. Didn't seem like I was. But Well, hope you guys have a fantastic new year, and hopefully 2024 brings you so much joy and so much greatness. If you had a great 2023, I hope 2024 is even better for you. And if you didn't have such a great 2023, I hope this next year is so much better for you. And with that being said, just love each other and love yourselves. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Thank you.